Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome to Animation Capstone. That's right, week 4. We're already past 3 weeks and already almost close to halfway. Really great things going on. Really excited to see your improvements with the animations this week and with the overall cards themselves. Really excited about that. So if you have any questions, let me know. I should take a look at them here soon. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Really excited about it. Just to give everybody a heads up, though, figure I'd let everybody know, actually. I will explain this more in lecture, but actually, me and my fiance, we're actually having a child on February 16th. That's correct. So just give you a heads up, I might have some trouble here in the next couple weeks if something happens. So just want to let everybody know if I run into any issues or anything. I'll make sure as it gets closer, I'll update you if I have any concerns or something. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Everything should be okay. However, that's all I got. I hope everybody's having a good one, and let's get into it. So, hope everybody's having a great time. And yeah, I'll get in more into that lecture a little bit as we go through. But figured I'd talk about this week since last week we're starting to get with the transitions, and now we're starting to get into the end card, and we're going to get into these aspects of really making these things really nice. This week, I figured we start talking about the music and how what music feels right for your artwork, your transitions, and the overall pace of your video, because that's really important, right? Because music really kind of sets the tone and sets the emotion, and you want to make viewers kind of feel certain emotions when they're looking at your stuff. So it's really important. So introducing music is very, very crucial a lot of times. So let's try and take a look at this real quick with music and kind of get into a nutshell. So music, as an overview, plays a big part in almost all of our lives. And the funny thing about it is it can enhance the experiences, creating physical and emotional reactions, among other things. Now, those are the very reasons why music is so important in the film industry. And the funny thing about it is, from using low frequencies to induce the feeling of fear and screeching animals signify panic that we see in like horror movies or really like scary scenes, we can even go from using happy music to emphasize a sad scene. And film composers know a variety of ways to manipulate our reactions and emotions to really make us feel immersed into the story and what we are showing. And we can do this in our demo reels as well. And this is especially true for like animation, where the art form is gradually turned into radio play with images, and this gets really important over time. Now, there's a lot of techniques that can use with sound, especially within your demo reel. You can use voiceovers, sound effects, background music, ambient noises, realism with some hard effects tied in, and there's so many other techniques that get involved. And we've been using sound to really add more to videos as we get older, surprisingly. Sorry about that. It's something caught. Now, there's a couple questions you need to ask for yourself before you start really choosing the piece of music that you want. And we'll go in a little bit more detail in the lecture this week on Tuesday, but ask yourself these questions real quick. Does it match your theme overall? Is it the matching that you expect? Like, does it feel for you? Does it feel like it feels right for your art style? That's a big thing you got to ask yourself, because if it doesn't, or if you question it, then it just somebody else will question it as well, and you don't want to really bring up that thing. You want to make sure you're proud of the work and defend it because it matches everything in your style, and that's really a big key part about that concept. Now, does the music clash with anything in your animation? So, for example, if you're showing something slow and methodical, and you're using something really rock and actiony in the back, and kind of plays doesn't really work well with it, then it's very important to find music that does, because the way your animations move, you want to have music that flows with you and really flows with the pace. Now, another thing is too, does it evoke emotion? For example, do you feel happy when you're watching? Do you feel sad when you're watching these animations? Does the music kind of play into that? For example, if you're like showing a bunch of drama scenes and you have very slow and sad music with it, and it kind of triggers at certain points of the scene that you're trying to portray, uh, that all matters, right? And if it invokes emotion, then you definitely chosen the right music for sure. For example, like when you watch like the trailers for It or Scream, for scary movies, those little high pitched like noises, and they kind of make you anxious and scared before that something's going to jump out and surprise you. That's really important too, because that makes you have that sense of fear and scaring in it. So yeah, emotion's crucial, especially with music shows. You also want to make sure that the music doesn't distract the viewer from what's happening to you. For example, if it's like too loud or too soft, or if it just has these weird like sound effects that pop in out of nowhere that just kind of takes away from the user or the viewer looking from the actual work rather than like, oh wow, that's kind of annoying. Like for example, if the noise just gets in the way a lot of times and it becomes really really annoying or clashy, uh, viewers will tend to turn it off, and then they won't see the rest of the work that might be pretty quality in the video. So you have to keep in mind that the music is just there to support. It's not the main aspect of it. And if it becomes the main aspect, then it's just, it better be for a music video, like if better be for like a music demo reel, because if it's not, then we're in trouble a little bit. So we have to keep in mind about that. That's really important. We also have to plan and storyboard. You don't have to, well, I would say you don't have to, but it's kind of nice to plan. Sometimes I really give this as a kind of a, a tip. Storyboard it out, plan it out. Plan when this music kicks in, when the crescendos pop up, when the decrescendos happen, when they rise up in volume, decrease in volume. Pick and choose when it, play with it and make sure it fits. Make sure it doesn't distract, though. That's the really big thing. Everything should support the work because the overall goal is the work. Remember, transitions, animations, sound effects, these should all support it. They should not be the main aspect. So if it's nothing but transitions and music, then you're not going to get hired because of the fact that the employer wants to see the work. That's really big. This is just support. This should all help visually support and bring it to the focus of what's in the middle, which should be the work. And that's the big thing. All right, cool. So other than that, that's pretty much it. We'll talk a little bit more about this in lecture on Tuesday, but and that's all I got. So be safe, have fun, enjoy. Do keep in mind we have no discussion post this week, so another great week, no discussions. So that's good. I can just have you focus on the work. You do have 2 lecture assignments, or not. You just have your lecture assignment, but you do have 2 written assignments. We'll go over them in lecture. That way, you know what's going on. Everything. Other than that, that's all I got. Be safe, have fun, enjoy. Hope everyone has a great week, and I'll see everybody for lecture on Tuesday. Enjoy. Bye, everybody.